What's up, guys? I got a little unboxing video today. My wife spoiled me rotten for my birthday and bought me the Lego edition of Voltron, Defenders of the Universe. So for those of you that don't really know me, I grew up in the 80s, the early 80s, and I grew up watching the reruns of the hit cartoon from the 70s. And I've recently just rediscovered Voltron with the new Netflix series, which is worth taking a look at if you got some time on your hands. So I think what we're gonna do is a quick unboxing video. I'm gonna show you the pieces and the parts and the different manuals that it came with, and then I'm gonna build each individual lion and time-lapse that so you can see what it looks like. A few things to note about this Voltron Lego set is that it is 2,321 pieces. And after you've built all the lions and combined to form Voltron, he will stand 17.7 inches tall by 8.6 inches. And in order to build Voltron, you actually have to build all the different lions first. And then once you have all the lions built, you then form Voltron! So here we go. I've got the first manual out for you. You got yellow, blue, black, green, and red. And in this larger manual is a story synopsis from that 70s cartoon. All the character breakdowns and bios, and comes in a couple different languages, plus history of people who've made Voltron Lego sets, and then the instructions for the sword, the shield, and in the back of the book, how to actually form Voltron. We'll cover probably on the back end of the video. Okay, so I guess without further ado, I'll get started on the time-lapse and building each individual lion, and then at the end, we'll do a critique of the product and show you how to form Voltron! As you can see from the manual, it looks like it might get a little complicated, but no challenge is too big for us, right? One last thing before I get started, smash that like button if you think you can build this faster than me, which you should think you can build it faster than me, because I'm pretty slow when it comes to Legos. Now that I have the 5 lions built, along with the sword and the shield, which took me about an hour per lion, a little bit more on the black lion because the black lion is the biggest and more intricate of all the lions. I think that one took me about an hour and a half. Now I'm going to show you how to change them so that you can... For Voltron! I'll start with the yellow lion. So you start by just folding the legs, the hind legs back and the front legs forward, and also you just turn the tail around and fold it. And in the center, these lines that make up the feet, they actually swivel. They're on like a joint or a hinge, and they just swivel forward. And then if you swivel it forward, it'll then lock in place. On the bottom of these lions, they've added a little rubber tire to help with giving a gap between the Lego pieces and whatever surface you're putting on. I don't know, maybe to stop it from scratching tables and stuff, but it's a nice try. I don't think it's gonna help very much, but a nice little touch. So here we go. We're gonna do the blue lion now, and the blue lion's the same thing. Just grab his tail, flip it around, flatten it out. Flip the legs back legs back, front legs front. Grab that swivel and swivel it forward and click, and he's done. So now that yellow and blue line are done, I'm going to work on black line. But like I said earlier, black line is a little bit more intricate. And if you look here at this joint right here, attention to this joint, because if you don't get the joint right, then what ends up happening is Voltron, when you go to put the sword and the shield in his arms, he won't have any strength to hold on to it. You won't be able to manipulate the arms to hold up even the arms themselves. So just pay particular attention to the joint when you're putting this together. I learned the lesson the hard way. The first time I did it, I didn't connect it quite right, so he had noodles for arms. Now the first thing you want to do is kind of pop the joint right off and swing the wing up. If you don't swing the wing up before you put the joint back on, then you won't be able to get the wing up later. So don't be a Santa Panda, just flip the wing up, make life easier. And then you're going to turn the joint so that the red bottom side of the joint, or actually what would be the top side if in lion form, is now matching with the breastplate. The red breastplate. Now just pop the bottom leg and then straighten it out. And the other bottom leg, and just straighten that out. And then those actually insert into the blue and yellow lion. There's a little tunnel that just slides right in, and it can be a little bit of a pain, but if you just kind of wiggle it as you're going in, it'll line up eventually. And now you just slide on blue lion, and you can see it gave me a little bit of a problem getting it on there, but like I said, just wiggle it a little bit and it'll go right on. Alright, now you can see he can stand up on his own. You just want to flip his tail back and not forward, because that looks a little weird. And then you just flip his face down, and there you have it. There's that part. And now we're gonna move on to red lion. Much the same as yellow and blue lion. You just fold the legs back, fold the front legs forward, flip the tail around. And so on the bottom of red lion, under his butt, 2 pins that then just slide into 2 slots inside the black lion shoulder joint. So you can see that joint, it's pretty sturdy. You can rotate it up and down, but that's about it. It doesn't. His wrist moves and his shoulder moves, and there's one other pivot point in the center, but that's about it. Moving on to green lion, you can see that he's very much identical to red lion. So you'll just fold his front legs forward, his back legs back, and flip his tail down. You can see, as I mentioned earlier, these legs, they just pop right off, and you can see I kind of struggled a couple times there with some legs popping off. Same thing, you just line up the pegs with the holes in the shoulder and then slide it on, and that's it. And now we're getting to the end here, so all we've got left now is the sword and the shield. The design of the sword's a little weird. You actually have to pull the hilt apart, pull out one little piece. There's no place to really put that piece, so then you slide the sword into Red Lion's mouth, and the hilt into the bottom of Red Lion's mouth, and then you just have this one random piece left over. At least with the shield doesn't have any of that. You just pull out the little peg that then slides into Green Lion's mouth, and that's it. Done. You have just... For Voltron! So in review, we've done an unboxing, we time-lapsed and built all 5 lions, and we formed Voltron. As far as this product goes, it's pretty solid, as long as you don't drop Yellow Lion on his face. I did that, it kind of shattered his teeth a little bit. And then I had to pull out the manual to put it back together because I forgot how to do it. Overall, it's cool. It's a very cool statue, but I wouldn't give it to your kids. You'll just lose all the pieces, and it'll be heartbreaking. So I hope this review helps you to decide whether or not you want to spend $180 on this product. I know most Voltron toys and statues they cost about, around $150. So, you're getting both a Lego set and Voltron statue at the same time. So there's definitely some value in that. But like I said earlier, if you're just gonna give this to your kid, then you're better off just buying the little Voltron figures and giving them those so that they can lose those. So I really enjoyed making this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. If you'd like to see more content like this, or things, unboxing videos or reviews of Lego products or other things that I'm doing that I'm interested in, hit the like button, subscribe. Oh, before I forget, I left a link in the description below so you can check out other custom reviews on Amazon. Thanks for sticking with me on this unboxing video, and I'll see you on the next one.